Hello, hello, hello out there. Welcome to Lunch Break with Rhonda on Wednesdays. We try to almost every Wednesday come here for a lunch break. It's a time for us just to craft together. So many of you are my dear friends and have so much fun, and I appreciate you being here and taking this little break with me to be able just to do some crafting. So, today we have a special lineup of projects, two more fun folds. So this week is a special week. Welcome to our Fun Fold Frenzy week. It's kind of a back to school theme. Do any of you out there have kids that are going back to school? I have four children, and my youngest is 16. And so he is a junior in high school. He'll be 17 not till the end of the year. His birthday is December 30th. So I do have the back to school, which if you don't have kids in school, it doesn't really probably matter much, but maybe you do have grandkids that are in school. I'd love to know that. So back to school for me is back to a routine. I love and thrive off of a routine. Summer is fun and so many great things that we have going on, and trips and traveling, and I squeeze in work try to almost every day, and so it's nice to have a set schedule again. So welcome. For those of you, let me know if this is your first time watching. My name is Rhonda. I am a lover of crafts, lover of Jesus, lover of my family, and so grateful that you guys are here with me to have some fun. So today is day 2. So our Fun Fold Frenzy craft along is 4 days long, and I'll be doing a live video every day. 3 yesterday, today at noon, tomorrow at 3, and Friday at noon. And then after Fridays, then we could all take a break for our Labor Day weekend. So today we have 2 more fun folds that are just gorgeous. They were designed by my very good friend Erica Serwin. Erica has been, oh gosh, such a good friend of mine for probably 10, 12 years. It's been a long time. She is an incredible crafter. She is so talented. Her whole family is like super artistic. Her daughter is actually in like getting her master's in degree in art, and so does her mom. Like, they are incredibly crafty. So her projects are always so beautiful. And so her projects today are ones that Erica Serwin designed. And the point of our craft alongs is I usually partner with other demonstrators that are my friends, that we love working together, and we do it for the betterment of our customers and for us too. So I could never offer this on my own. It would be just way too much work, time consuming, not just designing the projects, which would take a long time to do 8 different fun folds, but then also typing up all those tutorials and, doing all the fine tuning of it. So this way we are able to bring the best of both worlds. So let me know, have any of you also taken some of my other craft alongs? Well, there's a fly here. Can you see that? It's going to drive me nuts. Yesterday during a video, I was like doing this. I cannot get it. I have to go get a fly swatter, obviously. So for our craft along, we do anywhere between, we've done 12 projects, we've done 10, and this one is 8 because fun folds are definitely a little bit more time consuming. So yesterday we made these cards. Here is this beautiful one with a charming day, and then watch when you open it. Isn't that gorgeous? And then you write your message there on the back. This was the one that's in the tutorial. Then yesterday, actually, on the video, hello. Hi, Erica. She's watching while she cuts for me. I'm so grateful. I'm here in my craft room in Byron Center. This is a condo where we live because our son goes to school here in Granville. And also my older children live here, and my new grandbaby lives here too. So we are here half the time, and then half the time we're in Langsburg, and that's where my studio is. It's definitely very challenging. As you'll see, I do not have any embossing stuff with me. I forgot to bring it here. I do have a craft room here, but I don't obviously keep everything here. I bring it back and forth. And yeah, I always forget something, and usually some important things. So anyway, but Erica is at our studio. We share our studio space, and she runs classes there, and I do too occasionally. But I do most all of my classes online. Anyway, she's there cutting. She's cutting for my upcoming convention, which is a lot, isn't it, Erica? 120, and 120. We cut for 120 people, and we do 16 projects. So it's a lot. It will take us weeks. Let's see now. I gotta put my glasses on so I can see your comments. Oh, my hair is all messed up. Is anyone having trouble watching live now? I click on the video and it takes me to a reel page. That happened to you yesterday too. I don't know. I definitely feel like it takes people longer to get here, Michelle. Like sometimes, like usually within a couple minutes, I feel like everybody is here. It definitely seems to me the last week that the numbers, like the typical numbers, it's been taking longer. So there is something that might be going on for sure. All right, so here's the one that I made also yesterday. So this is the same card. I just wanted to show it in like a different color. So this one is with Mossy Meadow. And again, look how fun this is. Isn't that beautiful? So we made that card. If you missed, you can go back and watch yesterday's video. So we made that gorgeous one. Yeah. And then this is the other fun one that we made. This was a flip-flap card, and it also doubles as a gift card holder. You can put a gift card in there, money. This is a great little back-to-school card. And then look, it opens up like that. So super, super cute cards yesterday. We did them live, and you can have all the instructions. All right, don't forget, I'm going to turn to my hand so we can get started. Yeah, Erica said it is a lot, but nothing like Card Club. Card Club, we cut for 260, so that is a lot. Her poor arm by the end of the day. I know she gets home, and she lives with her boyfriend, and she gets home and she'll be like, oh, I'm so tired. I worked so hard today. But you know what? They just don't understand the amount of physical work that cutting for 260 people, again, 8 cards, it's a lot, but so I'm grateful that Erica does it. She's a perfectionist when it comes to cutting. She's much better at cutting than I am. Okay, so here we go. Funfold Frenzy Week. These are my friends, Erica Serwin, Ronda Wade, Melissa Faust, and Ange McKay. Here are our 2 little blondies, and here are our 2 curly heads, right? I love these women. They make me smile. They are just people that I can go to at any time for any reason. Emotionally, business-wise, everything. They're also very, very, very talented. And so so what we're doing is we've all created 2 projects. It's not too late to get this. There is a link in the description where you can purchase the PDF. It's $25. If you prefer, if you prefer to have the PDF, which will have, templates in there, measurements, so that you are able to, again, all of that. Or you can obviously, we have, again, there's lots of templates in there. You can also just follow along in the videos and then just write down all the measurements if you want to. You also get this PDF. I have an ordering special going on right now. And the ordering special is if you spend over $50 in my online store, you will get this. It's a 26-page document emailed to you for free. Again, or you can buy it for $25. We also have, I think I have like this 4 more of the craft along kits available. Those are $84, and it includes all the product that we've been using and showing. Plus, it includes this adorable paper clip that we made. And it includes the crate that I showed you yesterday. It's one of those fold-down crates, so it folds flat. And so it's great for our crafters that we travel with that go to retreats and things. It's filled with candy. Mine's a little less candy. Those of you got it, have you tried these caramels? Oh my gosh, they are so good. So yeah, I wonder if my connection's not very good. So definitely all comments are definitely not showing. I don't know if the connection's just not very good or if it's something is going on. All right, so plus you also get the 2 ribbons, the charming dots, you get the die cuts done for you, the candy. Anyway, so, and two packs of paper and 24 sheets of cardstock. That's what the kit gets. Okay, so let's jump into today's projects by my friend Erica. So again, I love this little paper clip. Her projects are both of them incorporate both of the bundles that we featured. So we're featuring the Charming Day bundle. Oops, my other one is way over here. Hold on. I moved things around a little bit today to try to get some better lighting. I don't know if that worked. And then we also included the Just a Note bundle. So we'll be using both of these today on both of the cards. I love how she meshed them together. So they both have elements of both of them. I'm sorry, Facebook doesn't always play nice. And you know, sometimes you just never know. All right, so this first card is called a column card. And you need a full sheet of Petunia Pop. And we have cut that down to, let me give you the measurements here. I'm going to read them up. This is, again, I love, craft-alongs are really fun for us too. My friends and I, we talk about how much we love doing these together. And I've been doing them about once every other month. So I've got them planned all the way throughout the year. So stay tuned for more. But we love doing them because I learn and I get to follow along with a PDF tutorial. And I get to be like you guys, and I love being you guys. I love being me too, but it's fun to be on the other end sometimes too. So I don't have to know what I'm doing. I can just follow along. That's why we call this a craft along. So I cut this piece of Petunia Pop, and it is 5.5 by 10 1/8. And we're going to score this, so make sure you use your little scoring one, not your cutting. I say that to remind myself as well. You're going to score this at 4 1/4, okay, at 5 3/4, put our little arm out, 7 1/4, 8 3/4. All right, so what we're doing is we are creating, well, let's get this out of the way. I think that's all the scoring on this card. I did do some of the die cutting ahead of time, and the cutting, my patience is always lacking. So you're going to score along, burnish along all of the score marks. So you're creating like this tube. Right? And then actually the cool part is when you ship it, when you mail it, it goes right into a fold. You hate not being able to react. Oh, Jennifer, thank you. Because I know you always give me hearts, and those hearts do really, really matter to me. Though I see they go up. Also, if you do this, something like that, I think it does hearts on the page too, but maybe not. That was the old one. So it's treating it as a reel. I wonder. Length amount of time is driving me bonkers. Oh, shoot. I'm so sorry. I wonder, I have no idea. We started it the same as always. I didn't do anything different. All right. I'm going to keep on going. Hopefully you guys can the rest of you can, most of you are able to see that. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish up. We're going to I cut 3 strips of Designer Series paper. We use the Cute As Can Be paper pack, and we use that along with the floral charm. So again, they really, this is actually retiring. If it's not already retired, like it might already be gone because it's really popular, cute paper. And so, but we just knew it was going to be perfect to go with this, all the projects that we wanted. And yes, I showed you yesterday, but in case you missed yesterday, I did go to my nail salon and ask them to please give me Petunia Pop nail polish so I can match all week long to my videos. I've never had purple nail polish before, so it's a first one for me. I usually get boring colors. I'm more boring. All right, on these 3 panels, you're going to put your strips. These strips are 1 1/4 by 5 1/4. Then on this one, I'm going to put my adhesive. So again, it kind of like, it's a good way to, you want to, I'm going to lay it, just fold this in like this, and then I'm just going to fold this over. And then that will give me that perfect column. See? Isn't that cool? So cool. And then when they get it in the mail, you're going to mail, and then it will pop up, and it's something that will stand there for them. Oh, yeah. Okay, so next up, we're taking a piece of the floral charm. Again, this is what I so loved Erica's projects, is she combined all of, like, every one of them has like a mixture of both of these. So this piece, we cut, this is the floral charm. We cut that 2 1/2 by 5 1/4. We also, then on the where you put your message is on the back of the card. So we have a piece of just our basic white that is 4 by 5 1/4, and that's going to go on the back. Now, of course, you can decorate this if you would like to. There's not a picture of it in the tutorial, so my guess is, I know Erica pretty good. She probably decorated it as well, so you can decorate that too. Okay, so that makes this tube perfect. It lines up so nice. It lays flat when you put it in your envelope to mail it. And now we get to decorate. So again, when you purchase the Craft Along package, we do the die cutting for you. This one, you need this Nested Essentials. It's on crumb cake. You are also going, another piece of crumb cake, I stamped the flower on. And then we also need a couple, we're using the Charming Day dies. So the Charming Day dies, I ran through, I stamped the flowers with Memento ink and then ran through. And it really lines up so nice and perfect, doesn't it? Hi, Trisha. I'm so glad that you are here and with us. My 3 amigos back together. All right, so I ran through the spriggy thing and then the leaf. Okay, and we're going to stamp the thanks so much with our early espresso ink, which I thought I got out, but maybe I didn't. So I didn't. All right. And let's see here. We're going to stamp that here. That thanks for being you. The words in Charming Day are really nice. They're really good. My little cleaner. Then it asked Erica in her tutorial had us run through the paper clips in Petunia Pop. They look like real paper clips. Like literally, when I look at this picture, it looks like it's a real paper clip on there. So I think I love this. Now, you're going to need this on the next project. So I ran through both of them. And, all right, so I cleaned up. I'm cleaning my stamps as I go. All right, let's go ahead and clip that on. I haven't found the best way to glue this down. So I'm going to put this down so it's not technically really holding the paper together, right? It just looks like it. You can make it so it's straight. You can make it so it's, again, when something is clipped, sometimes it's a kind of a little cockeyed. So adhesive sheets. But I do agree you could use adhesive sheets. I also like, though, that sometimes it kind of has, oh, she's got it going this way. Well, let's go, I'm going to go this way. It kind of has, I mean, it looks like a real paper clip. So if you had adhesive sheets, then all of this would be glued too. So I don't think that that would work, to be honest with you. I don't think adhesive sheets would work. I've thought about that too, and I don't think it will. All right, so I'm just going to take some, oh, whenever I have something that's really kind of skinny, and I don't want green glue everywhere, I roll them up. So it's this tiny, it is like this tiny little roll of glue, and I'll put one of them, you just kind of roll it. I'm gonna put one here under this, and I'll put one on the back side too. So this is how I'm doing it. I should probably watch Erica and how she did hers. I do that. I try to watch some of their videos too. I was like, oh, well, I did that wrong, or I did that different. we all don't do it the same exact way. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put that clip down there, and see, now it stays in the back, and it's right there too. Okay, so we clipped that. Your secret is safe with us. Thank you. Okay, so next we are going to take our flour. I stamped it in crumb cake, and then we're going to be coloring with our blends. The first blends are obviously the Petunia Pop, so I'll start with some of the darker. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've ever stamped on crumb cake, so I was to color on with the blends. So I'm kind of excited to see how it turns out. It's different than just when you use white every time. So I'm just going to put some of the darker Petunia Pop on the flour. Then I take the lighter one, and we just get to blend, blend, blend. I don't think we see the variation as much on crumb cake, but it still looks really pretty. That fly, oh goodness. Lola's in here with me and is driving her bonkers too. I don't have a fly spotter here in Byron Center. I don't think I've ever had a fly in my house before. Here anyway. We get lots of them in Langsburg because we live on a lake. And I leave the door open on accident all the time. Okay, so there's our Petunia Pop flowers. And then next, she actually used a pecan pie. So I'm gonna go in and add the darker. So guess what? You don't always have to have green leaves. I love that she did that. They're not green leaves. And then I'll take this. Oh, that's ivory. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Because really it's just taking the crumb cake and making it darker, but I grabbed the wrong one. But look, it actually looks perfect. Oh, Michelle, you and I are so similar in some ways, like the love of office supplies, and then actually we're very opposite in other ways, but you're opposite in you have the strengths where I have weaknesses. But I would, when I was a little girl and my mom would give me an allowance money, I literally would go to the office supply section and just buy office supplies. And I would create my own business, and I did that. I mean, I know I'm a business person now, but I literally did that when I was a little girl. That's how I played. So anyway, I loved office supplies. All right, so I am going to go ahead and just put some adhesive back there, and then we're just going to sprinkle on our sprigs. That one there. This one down here. Let's take some dimensionals, and we're almost done. This card, very, again, different, unique. I want to make sure that I'm putting the dimensionals where they need to be. I don't want to put them where I don't need them. This is really, it's kind of funny having this fly. It's not funny, actually, kind of at all. I just want to make sure that you can go over a little bit because, oops. There we go. And look at that. Isn't that awesome? Because when you fold it flat, so I know it kind of hangs over here, but you can hang over there because when you do that, there you go. Yep. So, yep, the flowers were stamped in Memento, and then the ink here was Early Espresso. Okay, last but not least, we're going to tie a bow. Erica's from Texas, so she does big, beautiful, loopy bows. She calls them Texas bows. So I'll try. I'm not near as good of a bow tyer as she is. She is a great bow tire. They're big, loosey-goosey bows. So they're a little bit bigger. It is gorgeous. This is, again, color. And to color the leaves in pecan pie totally makes a difference. Like, I love that. Getting us out of our just normal routine there. All right, so big, beautiful loopy bow. And then sticking that on with a mini glue dot. Love it. And I love my friend Erica too. So there we go. Card number 1, simply gorgeous. And the point is, I mean, it's called a column card. The point of it, I know you can't tell, but it sits. So if you send it to somebody, then they can sit it almost like it's a decor piece too. So whoever you send this to is gonna love it and be super impressed with you. And guys, wasn't that so easy? And then the back is where you'll put your message on the back. It is kind of, it's actually just, it's quite stunning. It's a stunning card. I'm very impressed with myself. I'm gonna have this one sitting on my table. This, and you can't even tell by the pictures, right? You just can't tell. All right, I'm excited for the next one. The next one is called a bridge card. I've seen these cards before. I've never made one. This is the first time I've made a bridge card, and that was the first time I've made a column card. So I love, I've seen them, but I've never actually made them myself. So this has been fun for me to get me out of my comfort zone too. Okay, so this one's also using Petunia Pop, and I went ahead and cut. Oh, I gotta move my card out of the way. I'm so pretty. I just wanted to look at it. I just want to stare at it for days. The Petunia Pop, we're going to cut the 8 by 4 1/4. Let me get my measurements here so I say them properly. 8 by 4 1/4. And we're going to score this at 1 1/4. Whenever I have the smaller measurements, again, I go over here first. So 1 1/4. Then I'll go the other direction. 2 1/2. 5 1/2. And 6 3/4. Okay. And then we have, that's it for score marks. My friend Erica did some nice simple ones for us. Sometimes she challenges me. Then we have a piece of the Designer Series paper, this piece here, which is one of my favorites. I had to open a whole brand new pack just to get this piece because I've used every single drop of it. So I had to open a whole nother pack for it. It was worth it. It was worth it. I'll use the rest of them too. So you're just gonna go back there. Then this one, you're gonna just fold that. Uh-oh, something's not right. Maybe I cut my paper wrong. Let's see. Okay, that's not right. Let's see. It's supposed to be 4 1/4 by 8. Oh, my paper was not 8. All right, we're going to get another piece of Petunia Pop. So that definitely was not right. So we're going to take, it's 4 1/4. All right, by 8. I don't know. I did it by 7. So, okay. And then now look, we're going to get to practice our scoring again. I'll go through it again. 1 1/4. It was so easy. 1 1/4. Other direction is 2 1/2. Then it's 5 1/2 and 6 3/4. Oh yeah, now it looks right. There you go. See, this is why we give you full sheets of paper, so when you make mistakes, hopefully there's some left over there. All right, let's go back to those score marks. There you go. And then this one. Perfect. Okay, so we'll take that paper. I always like to kind of put all the Designer Series paper on first before you do all of the assembling. So this panel here is 2 3/4 by 4, and that's going to go in the middle there. And again, I am doing Erica's exactly like she made. I was really tempted, like yesterday, to do them in a totally different pattern because I love all these patterns, the color so much. But with this one, this is my favorite pattern, and I loved how she used both papers on every card. She used both bundles on every card. So I kept to hers exactly so that because I thought that was fun, that she didn't like do, oh, one this, one that. She mixed them all together. All right, so now you are going to add these are 1-inch strips, 1x4. We all love this pattern. I think we used a lot of this pattern. All of us did. Okay, and just put this along all of your little panels. You need 4 of them. This is the cute as can be paper. Again, you might want to make sure you grab it too, because it is definitely going to be retiring. Well, good. Linda got this out. Yeah, I always tell the story about Erica when we decided to do Charming Day. She was like, yuck, not another flower set. And I was like, oh, trust me, this one is different. This one, you're going to love this one. And then afterwards, she apologized. She was like, I'm apologizing to the Charming Day because it actually was great. All right, so then we go to the Just a Note, which is our fun other bundle that we're doing. Hi, Dorothy. Thanks for being here. All right, we're stamping with Night of Navy. I haven't used that in a while, so that was fun to kind of pull out. I've been using Secret Sea so much, but this is Night of Navy, and we're doing the notebook lines. So again, this notebook is not just back to school. Like, we're using it here on this little like this awesome flower card. We're using the notebook. So definitely a lot of vintage. You can make it very vintagey as well. I'm gonna try stamping that again. I'm just gonna try one more time, see if I can get it straighter. I really didn't look. Should probably. Okay, that was a little bit better. The last one was not very straight, so. All right. Oh, this was Night of Navy is a bugger to clean. I'm gonna clean that in the sink. Okay. The next step that Erica did, and let me get a scrap piece of paper here. I had like a scrap piece of typing paper so I don't get ink everywhere. Hi, Rachel Lynn. Yes, thank you. I think it's very cute already too, and I haven't even put the whole thing together yet. So I'm taking my Petunia Pot blends where Erica does a lot of splattering, and I love the splattering look. I killed some of my blends in the very, very beginning, and I'm like, listen, just for the splattering, that's not worth me ruining my blends for. So I didn't do it for a while until I actually learned kind of a more proper way to do your splattering, and I do love it. Now I do it all the time. So what you want to do is you're going to take your blends and your blends cap. There might be other ways to do this too. You can just tap it, but you don't really get like, see, even if I tap it, and I have to like really beat the heck out of it. So what I do is I just kind of pull up, actually I just kind of pull up some of the ink there from the tip. Can you see that? So I just go ahead and kind of just add that there, nice. And then you can flick it. Gently flick it. Now I'm getting the splatters that I want. But gently flick. Perfect. And there. Now I'm done. I could clean that if I wanted to. So can you see how much better that splattering was? So that's a good thing. I would not recommend like go, because then you ruin your tips. You don't want to ruin your tips. I said tips, people. Okay. Next, we're going to add another little paper clip, and I liked, yeah, just pull it up in the cap first. Then that helps a lot. Okay, we're going to, I did the same thing, or I'm just rolling it, and I'm going to add, obviously, that one there. And I am going to add one to the back too, so the back stays in place. And just roll, roll, roll. Okay, and so it's really skinny. And then I'll put that here just so it stays. Oh, look. And it looks fine that both sides have the lines on it. Like, it looks like I meant to do that. Because you might actually see that back side a little bit. Okay, so this is a bridge card. So we have to actually add the bridge to it. So let me get rid of this. You're going to take up 1 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece a Petunia Pop. And then the Designer Series paper, I use this pattern. She used the Blackberry Bliss pattern. I just loved this Misty Moonlight with it. And we're going to glue that down. And this is 1 inch, 1 inch by 5 1/4. And now you're going to put glue on both ends, just your ends. And we're going to create our bridge. So the first bridge is going, you want it to line up on the edge. And I'm going to go about maybe 3/4 of an inch up and glue that down there. Okay. And then this one already has, so this one, you're going to, well, you can lay that flat too, and it should, if you measured properly, it should be perfect. So now look, so that's the bridge, so it'll, well, it's upside down. That's the bridge, so it pops up, right? Again, another one, but you can also mail it and it will be flat, just like that. So here we go. We're giving you this. These are fun fold cards that are also like home decor pieces, right? Okay, so next we have a flower, and I ran through a shaded spruce. So, and I ran it through already, the shaded spruce one here. Then go ahead and take your little poking tool and just go ahead and pop that guy out, or girl. There's a couple, so we use, just kind of gently pull that out. So shaded spruce is the green, really is this beautiful pop of green. I wasn't sure about the shaded spruce at first. I like pretty peacock with this, but it actually, it pops so good. All right, this is actually all gonna go on this piece here. So I'm just gonna put this down there, just like that. And then we're gonna do our flower. Now the tutorial calls for Petunia Pop and shaded spruce blends. And I have almost all the blends here except for shaded spruce. So I'm gonna do a different technique with mine. I'm gonna just use a little bit of that water painter, just because I want it. And I could, again, I have my Petunia Pop blends, but I don't have, so I'm gonna just show you a little different technique. You guys can use your blends if you want to. I think this will be a pretty technique too. So you just squeeze your pad together, open it up, nope, squeeze your pad together, and then you pull up just a little bit of that ink. Okay, so let's just go ahead, and I'm not gonna put a lot of water in this, just a little bit. I don't want it to be super wet, because this isn't watercolor paper, this is just regular white paper. So the darker Blackberry Bliss we have here in the middle. So I'm just going to add some of that darker Blackberry Bliss there. Take that scrap paper, and then you just run it along that surface until it comes out clear. Once it's clear, then you can go to a different color. I'm going to Petunia Pop, so that one, so you can make it so it's a little bit, isn't that fun? Don't we feel like an artist with this one? There we go. I'm just gonna add some Petunia Pop to the leaves. So if you don't, I was like, oh no, I don't have, again, I probably have about 20 colors of blends here. And obviously I just don't use shaded spruce that often. So I don't have shaded spruce here. I have all, in Langsberg, I have all the colors, but not here. So anyway, but look, I love that. Isn't that watercolor look really pretty though? So I'm not so sad. You're gonna get, in the tutorial, you'll see the bold blends look. And here on the video, you're gonna get to see it done with the water painter look, which is more like a watercolor. So then clear it out till it comes out clear. And now I can do the shaded spruce. And then we'll add that. It just kind of gives a different bit of a look to it. It's a little bit darker than I wanted, but now I kind of got to do that with the rest of them. Coloring is so relaxing. Okay. Tomorrow we have the again, two more cards I've never made before. I think all but maybe one of these fun folds have I ever made. And the two that I did are ones that I had never made before either. I had to do some research. And I also, a lot of my awesome friends send me fun fold cards, and then I keep them like in a file so that I can pull them out when I need them. Okay, there we go. Super simple and just a little bit of a different technique. So if you have that water painter, you can take any stamp pad and you can color with it. I love coloring with our stamp pads. It definitely gives, if you can see it, a little bit more of a watercolor look. Yeah. So, oh gosh, Jennifer lost her power. Supply junkies unite. Well, I'm a part of that. I am for sure. Okay, let's assemble this. It's like we're almost done. Oh, next there is a Night of Navy Stylish Shapes banner in the tutorial. I personally again, I told you yesterday, I forgot my embossing because so Erica did Night of Navy and then she embossed with white. I forgot mine, so instead I'm using Bubble Bath and I'm going to stamp mine with Night of Navy. And I just had that pad open and I shut it so I didn't get my hand in it. So we're going to so I'm just switching up the colors a little bit. You can make it like this if you want to, or you can use the Night of Navy. Where's the block? I think this will look just as good. All right, I'm going to stamp that happy birthday on there. This is a beautiful birthday card. How fun. Whose birthday do I have coming up? My nephew's is coming up, so I can't send it to him. This is definitely a little girly. Okay. Oh, look at me. Oh, goodness. So, yeah, I've actually really embraced embossing lately. Ange McKay, again, the little tips you get. She leaves her embossing gun and everything plugged in. She leaves all of her embossing stuff out. So I started doing that too, and now I emboss a whole lot more. All right, so I'm going to put that down there. I'm using up all the edges. Every last drop we are going to use. And so I don't want, let's see here. The flower is going to go like this. So there. Okay. Fingers crossed. Yes, you can absolutely change it up. So far, I've changed up all of them. That's why I love the tutorials. You make it, how you want to, and then you just kind of switched it up a little bit. So it gives you kind of a totally different look to it. Last but not least, take some more dimensionals. I'm going to put one here, right on that to keep that in place. Now I'll put one down here. Boy, we're almost done. Today's were so sweet and beautiful. Thank you to those of you who've been here for my craft along and to my friend Erica for designing such an awesome project that I get to share with all of you. Okay, so there we go. Here's a bridge card, the front of it. So again, it's like a home decor piece. Like it can set up there. So as you're, like both of these, you can just sit there and stare at them because they're so pretty. They're just so pretty. But they still fold up. I should probably put that up a little bit. They still fold up. You can go this way if you want to, and fit into a regular size envelope. And then of course, for this one, there's a piece of white on the back. This white is 2 3/4 by 4. And this is a place for you just to put your message and your note and your love right on the back there. Okay? So voila! Tell me what you think about these cards. I always love to get your feedback. I loved them. They were easy to put together, fun to put together. Again, I loved how Erica used, again, like flowers and prettiness along with the fun of the just a note too. So she combined them both together on both cards. So this was our, they call this a bridge card. So, and it also like stands up so pretty. Oh, shoot. I forgot several things. Let me go right back here. I almost forgot one of the most important parts. We have all the dots we have to put on here. And this one, let me grab here we go. This is one of the best parts. I love the Charming Day dots. And this is gonna make this just the perfect final touch. Let's see, we'll put one more right there. See? Now, oh, you can't even tell how awesome that is. Now it's done. And on this first one, I missed putting those on here too. So we'll just put a couple of these ones match. So pretty. Come on, where are you going? And we'll put it right here. Okay, so I added some of the Charming dots. Those are on there too. Perfect. Charming dots match any of our blues. I use it with Secret Sea, Misty Moonlight, Night of Navy, any of our blues. And then this one I've been using with Petunia Pop, Berry Burst, several of our pinks. And then obviously this one is Petal Pink, but it's so pale that I've been using it like with any color, like almost like it's just a neutral. So it just adds that little bit of sparkle. So there's the Charming Day dots. Okay, now, phew, you can't forget the sparkles. All right, thank you guys for being here. That's it for today. It was 2 more fun folds. So we've done 4 fun folds, and now we have 4 left to go. So come join me tomorrow. If you can't join live, I'll be here. I'll be actually at my Langsburg studio, but I'll be live on this page at 3 o'clock tomorrow. So kind of like after school, you can join me Eastern time, and all 4 of these videos will be on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you guys have any questions, I just am grateful for you took a little lunch break with me, and we got to have fun getting crafty. So I want to be able to read your comments. I'm definitely not getting, I am half blind. So, thanks, Becky. I'm so grateful you guys are here. Well, hello, Maddie Wade. All right, so we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.